Hey crafters, it's me, Jen Evers with Koala T Crafts, and today is Wednesday. Wednesday is the home of the 5-minute card. If you're unfamiliar with my channel, every Wednesday I come home from work, I grab a bunch of scraps, I try to color code them ahead of time, and then I set the timer and I make a card in 5 minutes. Sometimes I challenge myself to do 1 card, 2 cards, 3x3 cards, easel cards, whatever. Today I'm going to challenge myself to use one of the stamps in this stamp set and a regular A2 size card. Now, if you want to scrap along with me, you just go ahead and make your card base, grab your scraps. I'll set the timer and you can craft along with me. Let's go. So for the stamp, I chose to do the tulips, and that's what that looks like. And you'll see it as I stamp it out again. I'm doing an A2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. And then I have my VersaFine ink and my scraps right here. And just off to the side, I have a cutter in case I want to do a little bit of trimming. So let's go. So the first thing I'm going to do is stamp this out so that I make sure I have plenty of time to, I might not color it, but if I want to color it, I can. I'm going to do that on my scrap paper, not on my card. And just in case there's bumps on my table, I'm just going to press from the back to make sure I get a clear image. That looks pretty good. And moving that off to the side, I'll clean it later to give me time, and I'm going to let it dry while I put my card together. And I've got a lot of different colors here. I was thinking that maybe I could put a little bit of each one on there. So I'm going to trim off just a little bit of this one. Hopefully not too much. There we go. And then keep the triangles out because I think I'm going to use those. And I've got a little piece of this green, so I'll trim that off. Actually, you know what, I'm going to trim it down and then cut it in half so I can use it in 2 different places. Or approximately in half. I'm not going to kill myself trying to figure out exactly what half is, so we'll just take whatever we can get. However it came out, that looks good. And then some orange would be good. We'd add one of those in there. I'm going to just cut that one as well. Maybe put that, I don't know, somewhere with that one. I haven't quite decided yet how I want those to go. In my brain, I just thought that they would look really good together. And then I've got a little bit of this color, which I might put, you know, somewhere in the middle. That looks good. Let's just kind of do it where things may fall. That's where we'll put them. So I have to move this stuff off the side and I'll start gluing down. Now that I have kind of an idea of what I want that to look like, let's start putting some of these down. So that's going to go here. And then maybe I'll just toggle these a little bit. They don't have to be perfect. Nothing on our art ever has to be perfect. It's just sometimes we think it does, or we feel it has to, or people won't like it. But just, you know, do things as they come freely to you. It's your art. So I just trimmed that off the edge because it was hanging off just a little bit. So let's do this one. This one's going to go kind of the opposite. And that's okay. I mean, I didn't have it planned out that way, but however it turns out is always good. Now let's bring back in that image. And if I don't have time to color it, I won't color it. No big deal. I'm just going to cut it off so it kind of creates a square for the center there. And I like to put my images on top of another piece of cardstock, you know, so it looks like a frame, so it's been framed in it. Just, even if you don't color the image, it gives it a good, it makes it pop more is what I'm trying to say. So you frame it up, it'll just stand out more. So I'll just cut that off so that it's got a little bit of a frame around the outside. And again, my frame's not going to be perfect. It's a little bit bigger on one side than it is on the other, and that's okay. And then I'm going to cut this one because I really want to add this color. I really like it. It's all about what we like, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just, I thought I was going to add these to the corners, but I think if I'm going to do that, I'm probably going to have to cut them down a little bit. So let's just go ahead and do these. I was going to pop some stuff up, but you know what? Let's just go for an all flat card today. That way I can get more stuff on. So we'll put that there, and then we'll add a couple of little dotted corners here because the colors of these all came from one stamp set, which is why the teals and stuff match so nicely. But they're scraps, right? So they've been hanging around. For whatever reason, you know, I just did a project with these. I know I just did a card. I'm pretty sure I did a card with these. May have been for Ginny Maxim, but I'm not positive. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add just a little bit of tape to these because I wanted to put some in the corners here. I don't know, in my brain, that was going to look really good. And then we're going to put one in this corner. Oh, and that finishes the card. We are out of time. No time to color or add bling, but I think even if you only have time to stamp an image in black and white, that still looks pretty classy. Don't forget to give my videos a big thumbs up if you're enjoying it. I think this is actually week number 30. Woohoo! I'm so glad you guys are still enjoying this. I really like doing the 5-minute cards. Don't forget to go on over to the website that I have, koalatcrafts.com. You can find this stamp set there. And I cannot wait to see you guys next video.